Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. I just saw episode 16 of Sword Art Online. Now, pretty much in this episode, we now know everything. I pretty much know everything that went down. And I have to say, this guy who supposedly is going to marry ASUNA, he's got Nomi beat. And this isn't no joke. I'm dead serious. This guy has got Nomi beat. And I'm just going to go on my Anime Planet. Because I have him on my Anime Planet on my hated character list. Just to find him. And to say this guy's name. Because he's really scum of the scum. Just, oh man. So bad. This guy is so fucking bad. And I mean this in the most hateful, grotesque way. That's not him. I'm trying to find the guy's name. SUGOU. Yes. Nobuyuki SUGOU. This guy is scum. He's scum. And only 3 people like this guy, and you pretty much know why. Nearly nobody likes this guy on Anime Planet, so. Apparently, if I'm reading this correctly on Anime Planet, his alternate title is Fairy King. So, there's that as well. But anyway, let's get into the review. This one was called Land of the Fairies. Now, excuse me. Beginning of the episode, we have Kirito, or Kazuto. He goes and tries to track down Ingil. Well, that big black guy, bald head. I found funny what this scene was. It looks almost identical where he works. Where he works in the real world looked almost identical to Sword Art Online. It was so weird. But in the real world, he's a bartender at this place. And Kirito goes in there, sees him working. He's like washing glasses for beverages and stuff. And he asks him about the picture and what was that about. And he passes him a game. Now, the full title is ALfheim Online. And the abbreviation for that is AH Online. So, more or less, what's going down here is that's the name of the game. And basically explains how people can fly in the game. Doesn't know specifically how, but they can fly and achieve really great heights while flying. He also says that the headgear used is called Amu Sphere. An Amu Sphere is basically an advanced version of the nerve gear. That's it. And apparently, you could use the nerve gear for the game, according to what Ingil was telling him. Now, when he looked at the game, the card, on the back it said RCT. RCT is the name of the company that has taken over the company that had the original company that created Sword Art Online. RCT took it over and took all the everything that Sword Art Online had with this game from that original company. What we find out is this motherfucker, this Nobuyuki SUGOU, yeah, he's worse than Nomi. Because I'll tell you right now what happened. Because his company created the game, that leads me to believe one thing. This guy, this is what he did. At least this is what I'm thinking. Not 100% sure on this. We'll have to, as the show goes along, we'll have to see if we get more information on this. But according to what I'm believing from this, that this company that he owns created the game. This is what he did. After Sword Art Online was done, it was close to being finished, and the game was over, and everyone logged out. He made sure that ASUNA did not log out. Basically, after the game was over, she went from Sword Art Online to ALfheim. ALfheim Online. Made it sure that she did not regain consciousness. Motherfucker, fuck you. Like I said, worse than Nomi, he's gonna pay. So, and basically, Kirito, you know what Kirito's gonna do. He's going in the game. It's not even a question. So he shakes, Ingil's hand, and he decides to leave the bar. And he's like saying, "Oh, when you come back, make sure you bring ASUNA." But just like the good old days. So he goes home. Kirito sees his sister. She's choking on something, eating, because he's remembered what happened last night. And he waves to her, saying, "I'm gonna go get ASUNA back." And he thanks her for what she did last night, encouraging him to not give up. And that's when he decides to go in the game. And she looks at him concernedly. And he goes into the game. And pretty much what happens, he gets in the game, he puts the same name, puts in the same name, Kirito. And gets in the game. And loads up. When he goes in the game, he's got the same appearance that he had in Sword Art Online. And he ends up falling, like, all the way down. He hits his head. And when he looks at his status, page, he notices a few things there. Like, he doesn't have any of his items, but he has most of the skills that he had when in Sword Art Online. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, the way to beat this game, supposedly, is to get to the top of the tree, this world tree. But no one can get to the top because even though people can fly, they can't fly that high. Only a certain amount of time can you fly that high until you fall. So, and he's looking at the items, and he tries to log out, and obviously doesn't work. So, it's the same thing. He notices one item there. He clicks on it. This teardrop shows up. Clicks on that. It's Yui. So, that item remained. And it's actually kind of, I find it funny because in his deepest despair, Kirito, now going into this game, He's not alone. He's got Yui at least. And Yui is, according to what she said to him about it, was that the servers of this game are identical to Sword Art Online. Identical. The programming, everything. Identical. Apparently, Yui can turn into a pixie. Like this, he's like poking it, like, Daddy! I'm like, I just find it funny that she could turn into a pixie. So now all she can do though in this game, Yui as a character, she's an assistant character, is she can just look at maps and tell him where to go and everything. Can't really. And he also has to delete all his skills, which is kind of a bullshit. All his data, because she said that it would be corrupted. And they might catch on. Gotta get rid of it. So what ends on happening is, Yui then tells him how to fly, which is kind of fucking ridiculous. You put up your left hand, and this controller shows up, and you use it like that. Like, and then we go from that to this other character in the game called, I believe her name was Leafa. Now here's the problem with Leafa. I'm having a hard time figuring out if this is his sister, if that character is his sister, or if it isn't. Now, I looked on Anime News Network just to be safe. The same person that plays his Kirito's sister plays Leafa. I'm just having a hard time figuring out if that really is, because he just got in there and she's already been there. So I'm just having a hard time thinking that maybe this girl isn't really his sister. I don't think it is. Because it just doesn't make sense that she would. It doesn't connect. Okay, this person that just showed up, it seems like she's been in the game longer. But I could be wrong. Who knows? As far as Ring, and then all that happened after we see this character, she's with this other guy. He gets killed by this army. And we have it where Kirito shows up, he hits his head, and he starts fighting these guys. And the best thing about this game, magic is involved. And that's what Ingil told him. You can use more concerns with magic than with sword skills. But it seems like Kirito is like, it's like unbelievable the things he can do in this game. This guy attacks him with a spear, he grabs it and just flings him. I'm like, whoa. That was like surprising. And then he just takes out these guys like lickety split. And he says, who's next? And that's pretty much what happened, more or less. Now, like I said, for this episode, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. I want to see more from this world, but it seems like now that it seems like magic has been introduced into this world, according to what Ingil told Kirito. Now, these guys that attacked them, they shot beams from their spears. So yeah, definitely there's magic being used here. Now, I'm thinking the way to beat this game is you got to get to the top of this tree. That's the story. But it seems like it's going to be a bitch to get to the top of the tree. So, yeah. But as far as Leafa goes, I don't know if she... I mean, I suppose it's possible that that's his sister. But I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I don't know, because it would mean that when he got in there, she was not in the game. So maybe it's just like one of those misidentity things. And yeah. Yui. Oh man, Yui was unbelievable. She turned into a little pixie. That had me going. But 3.5 out of 5. It was a good episode. We'll we'll see where it goes from here. I mean, thing is, he's got a week. That's how long he has. He's got a week to get ASUNA out. See, if he beats the game, gets ASUNA out, and beats the game, you know what he's going to do. Once ASUNA wakes up, she's going to tell her father, oh, Daddy, yeah, he put me in this game, and that guy's done. He's done. He's done. He rips up the whatever, and he sent him to jail. You fucker. So, but we'll see. Spawnka 922, that's all I got for you guys, and this should be interesting. I can fly now. It's like, but that tree thing, it's going to take a lot of effort for Kirito to get up that tree. Really is. So, that's all I got for you guys, and I should mention that I don't know if anyone's seen it on my channel. I put a post up. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow night. I don't know if it's going to be only on this character. It might be on the guy from Sword Art Online. Full on rain on him. Do a live stream on one character, really. But it might be on another character. Character from Madoka Magica. The one who is attempting in the show. I think her name is Haruma. You know, the dark-haired girl? The one on that poster that you see in the far left corner, that's all the way in the back. Do a live stream on her. And her character and how I don't like her. Don't like her. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys from Spawnka 922. Around 17 minutes. This is really long. We will see how this goes. I have to believe that Kirito is going to win this. Get ASUNA back. And teach this motherfucker. This guy. Look at this. This guy makes me sick. He's got an evil smile. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take his glasses. I'm going to break them. I'm going to tell him, why don't you eat this? Eat your own glasses so you can bleed from your mouth, you scum. You scumbag. Bullet in the head. That's what he deserves. He's also, for some reason, they're calling him, his alternate title is Fairy King Oberon. So, I guess in the game he's, you know. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I will see you guys later.